Hello again, this is Captain John with another one of my video tips of the week. In today's video tip, I'm going to show you 5 coastal navigation quick tips that you can use aboard your small sailboat for safer sailing or cruising. Depth contours along the coast or offshore may be shown as lines or non-concentric circles as shown here. All depths along the contour line are the same and different from those inside and outside the curve. If your track crosses over the contour circle, you could set your GPS and depth sounder alarms to sound at the entry and exit points to verify your position. You'll want to know when to change course to turn off of a transit or range. Not many navigation tools can top a good transit or man-made range to help you keep in the center of channel or in deep water in an inlet. Scan all along the range line or transit line to find where it changes from a solid line to a dashed line. This signals a point where you need to make a turn in order to avoid grounding. Set your alarm on your GPS or depth sounder a few yards before you arrive at this turn point for safety. All vessels under sail or power with the wind forward of the quarter will tend to drift downwind of the intended track. This drift, called leeway, must be taken into account to avoid dangers or grounding. Allow at least 10 to 15 degrees of error on each side of the sailing track in moderate conditions, and increase your error allowance on each side of the sailing track to 20 degrees in rougher weather. If you have radar installed aboard your small sailboat, you can use an easy technique to maintain a constant distance off a shoreline. Imagine sailing along a flat run of beach, and you want to stay approximately 2 nautical miles off the shoreline. Set the variable range marker, also called a VRM, to a circle of 2 nautical miles. Now you simply steer the boat to keep the VRM circle in contact with the shoreline profile as shown. If your course runs due east or west, or due north and south, you might be able to make navigation much simpler with your GPS coordinate system. Your GPS will always show the latitude and longitude of your position. Plot your track along a latitude or longitude line. Next, scan ahead of your plotted line to ensure that it clears all dangers and obstructions. Steer the boat to keep the latitude and longitude coordinate on your GPS receiver as you sail along the coast or approach landfall. Now you know 5 fast and easy coastal navigation quick tips you can use aboard your sailboat this sailing season. This is Captain John, and this has been another one of my video tips of the week. Find more sailing tips and techniques on www.skippertips.com.